We're changing the way people think about takeaway.
I've got a 6-month-old baby asleep upstairs.
We've got to be in Nando's in 2 minutes. For over a decade now, we've been able to order takeaway food with the click of a mouse button. It's a popular and lucrative business. But recently, some new kids have arrived on the block, offering a new twist to the formula and doing rather well. They want to bring your food from places that wouldn't normally do takeaway, whether it's Nando's or your favourite little Italian. The biggest of these companies in the UK is Deliveroo. To get a 360 view of how this kind of company works, I took my camera along to hang out with one of their top drivers during the lunchtime rush, not forgetting to stick a camera on his helmet. And I also met up with the boss who came up with the idea.
In our platform, restaurants, all they have to do is cook the food, and we take it and bring it to people, which means we can work with A, a higher class of restaurant, and B, the delivery times are much faster.
The rider I'm shadowing is certainly pretty fast as he pedals round his patch in London, Islington. I'm struggling to keep up, even though we are both on electric bikes. When the electric bike kicks in, it does help. Luckily, our first assignment isn't too far away. I'm curious to see what kind of customer uses this service.
Thanks very much. With Deliveroo, you have the ease of a takeaway, and I know that there's good restaurants on there. I've got a 6-month-old baby asleep upstairs in his cot, so I couldn't leave the house.
I used to work in New York after university, and I worked there for 3 years, and I was in investment banking where I had to order food late all the time. But the options were very good. When I moved to London in 2004, I found there to be a lack of quality takeaway, yet London actually has amazing restaurants.
So we've got an order in, it's Nando's in Islington. Yep. Is Nando's quite a popular one? Yeah. We've got to be in Nando's in 2 minutes. The helmet cam lets me see what's going on inside the restaurant. Somewhere there's a tablet computer coordinating the booking with the courier's smartphone. Restaurants pay a commission to Deliveroo for the service. Got the stuff? Yeah. Our customer actually only lives a 2-minute walk away from Nando's, and it's a glorious day. Satisfied customer? Very much. Apparently she was working at her desk at home and didn't want to break her concentration. Meanwhile, our activity has caught the attention of a neighbour who quite likes the Deliveroo idea.
Yeah. My friend, he's a housebound, so it'd be good for him,
Who is actually using the service?
It's really, it depends on the neighborhood you're in. In Mayfair, it's a lot of hedge funds, people like that. In Shoreditch, it's a lot of single people. You pay the exact same prices as you would in the restaurant, plus a £2.50 delivery fee.
Our final job involves a visit to the kind of restaurant that Deliveroo really wants to attract. A local Italian that doesn't normally deliver food. It's time for our longest journey yet. 10 minutes towards Hackney. It's a bit of a maze, but we find the flat eventually. It's another person, Rafal tells me, who's discovered the joys of working from home. Rafal is a man of few words, but I feel we've bonded during our short time working together. He is just one of over 700 Deliveroo drivers hard at work in London. Will their pedal power change the way we think about takeaway food?